Alright, YouTube, what's up? Uh, Day 2 of the upgrade, final upgrade, whatever. Today was just a joke, kind of. I don't even know how to explain it. According to my schedule, there's nothing until 1. We go to the class around 1, which the person doesn't even show up to teach it until 1:30. Apparently they changed stuff around the schedule or whatever. I don't know. Whatever it was, we sat around for a while. But while we were sitting around, I found out that a couple people that are upgrading, they already went and got their trucks today, which would have been nice to know because I sat around until 1, pretty much just bored. I would have got up early and went over there and got that taken care of and whatever. But yeah, they International Pro Stars lightweights. And they said that to get a full size, you have to either tell them that you're immediately going out to get your wife or whatever, another person that's riding with you, or that you're going to team. And then if you tell them you're going to team, they're going to expect you to team to get a full-size truck. So my hopes of getting a full-size might not be true or right, correct, whatever. I really don't want a lightweight. I guess I'll make do with whatever, but that just kind of sucks. It should kind of be your choice. Not quite a deal breaker. If I make good money here, then I won't worry about it too much. I mean, you make an extra 5 cents per mile on a lightweight, but I'd take less just to have a full size. My personal opinion. A little mushroom cut on the side, man, that's terrible. I need to get lined up. Maybe I'll try to do that tomorrow. The Millennium Building. I think they got a haircut deal over there. I don't know, whatever. I don't want a lightweight. But I don't know if I'm gonna have much choice. Like I said, there was mostly International Pro Star lightweights over there. So I'm gonna go over there and see what happens. I'm gonna be there at 7:30 outside for a shuttle over there today or tomorrow morning. So we'll see what happens. As far as today, the schedule was supposed to be a class on dispatch, a class on safety, and a class on taxes. Dispatch, they had to call somebody to come over there to do the class. Like I said, something about changing the schedule around. It used to be at 2, today it was at 1 or something, I don't know. While we were waiting, I heard a lot of horror stories about other people and their trainers, which makes me feel a lot better about my situation, I guess. Like, some of the stories they told are just like, how are these people trainers? I don't think that's necessarily a prime thing. I think it's most big companies like this that, the training companies, I don't know. I think the worst was a trainer that didn't know that moving the fifth wheel shifted the weight. They just thought it was the distance as far as kingpin to tandem. That doesn't even make sense because the kingpin and the tandem distance doesn't change. It's just the kingpin, like where it, in relation to the tractor, is where it changes. Whatever. Didn't know it shifted weight. But apparently, yeah, like after 90 days you can train. I really hope that's not true, because that's crazy to think you can train people to drive these big trucks after only 90 days of driving it yourself. I don't think being a trainer is for me in general. And I certainly would never even consider doing it after 90 days. I don't care about the money on that. It's about actually being a productive trainer rather than just trying to collect money like a lot of these people do. But so we had a dispatch class. It was just talking about pay and detention and just random stuff like that. Fuel bonuses, that kind of stuff. I think I'm going to make 42 cents a mile. I think that was before 5 cents if it's a lightweight. So that would take it up to like 47 cents a mile. And then there's fuel bonuses starting from like a cent up to maybe 5, 6, 7 cents, depending on how good your fuel mileage is. And that's a per trip type deal. Like it's like 3.8 cents a mile extra that you would get for around 8 miles a gallon, something like that. So that's something that I would aim to achieve. I guess it would depend on load, how heavy the load is and where it's going as far as, hills and that kind of stuff. The next class was safety with the head of safety in the company. This old dude is hilarious. He called people out when they were sleeping or talking, and I was laughing the whole time. A lot of good info. I think it was all, pretty much everything talked about through those two is stuff I knew about to some degree. Just maybe a little more detail that went into it. Kind of a waste. What I was really looking forward to is the tax class at the end of the day that nobody showed up to teach. So we didn't have it. Or at least we all left, and hopefully we're not having it. I just came back here after I ate. So who knows? Some dude might have showed up and is over there teaching it now. I don't know. But we waited an hour. And when we asked, they said, yeah, they're probably not coming if they're not here by now. So, way to be organized. So the people not being on time to teach the class. Classes not starting at the time that it says it's going to start. The schedule just being wrong on areas. How those guys went and picked their trucks today rather than what the schedule said tomorrow. And just really not organized at all. It's frustrating, when you have no idea what's going on. The one thing you have to follow isn't accurate. Like, what are you supposed to do? But it is what it is, Hopefully by this time tomorrow I got a truck. Maybe even got a load. Actually, I hope I don't really have a load until maybe Saturday. Give me time to set up the truck and maybe get used to it. I don't know. If it's an international, I won't have any experience driving one. I'm sure there's a little bit of a difference. Layout-wise, probably not a big deal. But as far as shifting patterns or whatever, it might be a little different. I don't know. And then your turning radius will be smaller in a lightweight if I get a lightweight. And so it's going to be something to get used to. And I haven't driven for a week. So it'll be interesting. But yeah, that was today. Really, I don't want to say it was a waste because, it was good info to reiterate, put back in your head to think about again. Got phone numbers and emails. for departments that I didn't have before, and a little more info about stuff that I already knew. So I wouldn't say it was a waste, but it was maybe could have been utilized better. I don't know. It seems like a whole day for this is kind of, I don't know. But hopefully tomorrow I'll get my truck and be done with it. Got to talk to my fleet manager and go to the Success Leasing and find a truck. Yeah, I mean that was today. Boring, really kind of boring. Sorry, I get distracted easily. Yeah, I'll leave. Just sit here in silence or whatever. Gotta keep on working on music, getting playlists together for finally getting out on the road. And yeah, hopefully my next video is coming at you from maybe the dealership, maybe inside the truck. Hopefully it's something decent. I don't know. The guys that did pick their trucks out today, I think they had to get worked on or something, so they don't actually have them. I'm not 100% on that, but I think that's what they said. But yeah, really what I learned today was there's a lot of bad trainers. So be prepared for that, for y'all that are coming up. It is what it is. It's going to be like that at any company as far as having bad trainers. There's going to be people doing it for the money. Probably a majority of people doing it for the money. Very few actually doing it to teach. And if they're letting people train sooner and sooner now, you know, the person that trains you might not actually have much experience. And might not know much more than you do. So, something to think about. Research, learn as much as you can. Like I learned balancing loads and stuff prior to coming out here, so I had an idea, because we didn't really talk about it with either of my trainers. Maybe they knew that I knew. Maybe, I don't know, but it is what it is. So that's what I got for you guys. Really unorganized day, kind of crappy, but you know, whatever. So I'm gonna sit back here, watch some TV for a couple hours, and then go to sleep. Maybe just listen to music for a little while and then go to sleep. So I've been really, really tired. And there's no AC in this room for whatever reason. I think they kick the AC off at a certain point, so only the heat works, which I've had off the entire time I've been here. But trying to sleep in this room, it's not like hot right now. Like I'm comfortable, but I'll fall asleep, wake up sweating, pretty much wake up every hour at night, which sucks, but hey, you know, oh well. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Y'all be safe, be blessed, drive safe in the bad weather, study everything you can, ask all the questions you can, whether it's asking me or asking one of the other YouTube trucker guys or an internet forum or your trucking friends or whoever. You know, get all the info you can, and prepare yourself as much as you can for when you get out here, because that will help you out the best. So yeah, that's it. I will see you guys tomorrow, hopefully.